Come with us as we cycle from Col di Tenda in France to Ventimiglia on the Italian Riviera. Ventimiglia is a small town that is on the border with France, and right over the border on the French side, you have Mentone. We cycled down to Ventimiglia and then started going right across the Ligurian peninsula, making it to Genova, and then continuing down the Genova region on the sea. We made it close to Portofino, this town called Recco, which is actually very famous for our favorite focaccia. So, as you can imagine, we pretty much just ate focaccia 3 times a day, every day, and we just lived on focaccia. And I think that it's great bike fuel food. So let sit back and let us take you on this trip. We'd been looking for alternative ways to travel for a while now, and so we decided to start trying bikepacking trips. We thought maybe in winter would be a strange decision, but surprisingly, it was very comfortable. And I think maybe it's even a better time to visit Liguria for cycling because it's not as hot, there's barely any traffic, and there's barely any pedestrians walking. So you can go on the pedestrian tracks, which in summer are often not allowed by bike. As you can see here, we're wanting to stick right on the sea because the bike path is supposed to follow all of Liguria, but in reality, a lot of it is closed for roadworks. We actually found ourselves twice having to backpedal about 20 kilometers because we got so far down the bike path and then a tunnel was closed, and it took that long to get back to just have to ride on the main road. But as you can see, you kind of have to weave your way through people, and this is in winter. So, as you can imagine, in summer it will be impossible, and a lot of these paths are specifically blocked for bikes in the summer month. You will see signs that specifically prohibit it just within the summer months, and then for the other months, you are allowed to take your bike on these pedestrian paths, even though it does look kind of uncomfortable. So, as I was saying, we pretty much just ate focaccia for every meal. So, as we neared Genova, we of course stopped for focaccia. We have this bakery that we'd been to before and we really loved. So, we stopped by there because they serve what might be our favorite, which is a pesto focaccia, I think with stracchino inside as well. And then, of course, the focaccia from Recco. Since we wanted this trip to be a budget trip, not only did we cycle, but we also camped in the evening. We brought with us a tent, which it did get a little cold at night, if I'm being honest. It wasn't overly comfortable, but budget trips often don't equate to comfort. And then on top of that, we would also shop at the supermarket. So in the morning, we would typically go to the supermarket and get like the fresh croissants and pick up a packet of like prosciutto crudo or speck and some cheese and some fresh bread. So then at lunch, we would make them into our own sandwiches. And then for dinner, or if we want a snack in between, focaccia. Another thing that was synonymous with this trip, or maybe synonymous with the new Liguria bike track that they're building all along the sea, are these tunnels. I really liked the tunnels because, of course, it means you don't have to go on the main road. And yeah, they're just also really cool to be inside because it's so dark, so cool, and it's got all this nice brick sculpture. It's just something interesting.
Horses from